What is up, guys? My name is Asteroid, and welcome back to Random Pokken Discussion. Today we are joined by...
Oh, okay. Hey, what's cracking, guys? It's your boy Pateradactle in the cut. The Brackinator, the Plunger God.
Wait, where'd you get that nickname?
Oh, okay, so if you, Asteroid, because I know you're not in the NPL call that much, but me, Dench, and Jack literally play Rocket League every day for multiple hours.
Oh my god.
Rumble, I don't know if you play Rocket League.
I have Rocket League, but I don't play it that much. Well,
boy, if you want to have a good time, just hop into a call and play Rocket. That's literally what I was doing right before we were about to record. Yeah, so there's an item called the Plunger. Like, you just, like, it pulls the ball, and, like, literally I get, like, the clutches, saves, and goals with it. So then they just started calling me the Plunger God. So, young Leo DiCaprio. I got, like, a bunch of names, so I'm here.
You got Pateradactle.
Oh, Pateradactle? That died, but I fucked with it for a while.
Why? Why did the dab die?
Well, it was like, shit, is this 20 questions about me? Like, the dab died because, which, I mean, I should change my mascot to Cadabra, am I right?
Oh, true.
But, no, the dab died because it was like, I did like a solid, dude, I don't know, like maybe 30-something videos with it, so it's kind of like, eventually it kind of,
you just got old.
Yeah, you can't beat a dead horse, you know, you gotta just like let it, you know. It's like making sequels that aren't needed.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of sequels, see how I typed that in? Movies.
So today we're going to be talking about movies, because someone suggested on Twitter what is considered a good movie/TV show, and I figured we would get your input on it. And also, there's another topic that suggested we should talk about if Pokemon were real. So yeah, just come chill, guys, hang out, grab your popcorn, and we're going to talk about some stuffs.
Get it? Get it? Wow.
Don't forget the butter.
Asteroid, is that your A game over there? Because you fucking brought it.
Alright, do you want to start us off?
Yeah. So, for y'all who don't know, I have an associate's degree in film, so I like films a lot. That's why when whoever it was, which hopefully maybe you put the Twitter name up there, suggested it. That's why I was like, preach. I agreed to that because it was like, I fucking love talking about movies or TV shows. Well, for me, a good movie or TV show, like when I mean good, it doesn't have to just be based off of an enjoyable aspect, because I love shitty movies that I have just because they're like my guilty pleasure.
Yeah,
you know?
Like you can still find them entertaining, but they're not good.
Yeah, like they're not critically acclaimed as like a great movie. I just like them for nostalgia or whatever reason. But when it comes to like, if I sat down and I thought about what is a good film, like my top 5 favorite films tend to be like films that I've like from all aspects of editing, cinematography, like dialogue, you know, like the projection that they're going for.
Yeah,
that's what I would consider a great movie. So, for example, I love Inception. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, literally watch it a million times. I also love The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger's Joker. But I enjoy them all for the sake of, I like a movie, like, a biggest aspect to me is dialogue and, like, quotes. Like, something that you quote very well. Like, I mean, you can look up Heath Ledger Joker quotes and there's, like, a million fucking feeds for it. Just because whoever wrote it knew what they were writing. And same thing with Inception, just it's not with the quotes, but it's necessarily like how they deliver the story. And like, and the story has to be compelling and also throw you off. Like, spoilers, where if you guys have not watched this, please stop the video, go spend like $7 at Walmart, because that's what they sell the Blu-rays for some reason.
Maybe I should like pause real quick, because like, what movie are you about to spoil? I'm not gonna spoil The Dark Knight, but I'm just gonna say there's an instance that happens in The Dark Knight, I guess. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, alright, so y'all been warned, so put a bunch of fucking letters across the TV, what am I talking about, the screen. So, when Rachel dies, okay, Rachel gets blown up. When you're watching the movie, you didn't expect that to happen. Like, it didn't lead up to her dying. Like, you thought Two-Face would be the one, because they were both trying to save him at the same time. And I thought that throwing that off and making Batman as more of a compelling character, because it showed how real he was, because he was actually affected by the way she died. Like, it wasn't like this fucking stone cold killer Batman who actually doesn't kill anyone. Take notes, Zack Snyder. That you could then see like the distraught that he went through, and that's what like caused him to have the way he acted in the third movie, and that's what I thought was very well, because it didn't portray or set it up that you knew it was gonna happen, like how in, I'm gonna spoil this movie, I guess, in Star Wars Episode 7. I love the movie, great movie, but the part where, spoilers, Han Solo dies, you could totally see it was gonna fucking happen. Like the way that the scene was going, and the camera angle, and then like them going onto the bridge only by themselves, and it's like, oh, it's gonna happen. Like it's like you can see the direction that they're going. But Inception and The Dark Knight, I liked how they threw curveballs and keeping your viewers, especially people like me who critique movies for a while, on their toes. I feel like is a very way to like. I don't know, I just think it gives the movie more like rewatch value, and definitely a better impact when it comes to like how you enjoy the movie, because it throws you in for that loop.
Yeah, I mean, I love plot twists, but like I don't watch enough movies to really say much about this. But like when it comes to like Star Wars Episode 7, I haven't seen the movie, but I was spoiled months before I even had a chance to see it.
Which I still recommend. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably watch it eventually. But like, I don't watch many movies to begin with. I probably should. You guys know if you watch the Solo.
Yeah, I know you don't watch any fucking movies.
I think the last movie I saw was like Deadpool.
That one was decent. It was good for like watching it the first time. Like I enjoyed it a lot the first time. When I rewatched it, it wasn't the same because I enjoyed it so much.
Like I saw Deadpool, but like it wasn't in theaters. It was like recently. The most like recent movie theater movie I saw was like Finding Dory, and I like Finding Dory.
Yeah, that was good.
Finding Dory was a pretty good sequel. Like I was really hyped because I loved Finding Nemo. So do you want to move on to If Pokemon Were Real?
Yes. You can take this one since I took the movie one first.
Alright, so if Pokemon Were Real, I have a lot to say about this one. Obviously, I would choose Lapras if I were to have one Pokemon that were real. And like, I'm not trying to say that just because like I like Lapras. I'm trying to say it because Lapras would honestly be a good Pokemon to have IRL.
True.
You know, like it's an ice type, but like there's not the chance of like hypothermia if you get too close to it, like with freaking Glalie. You can use it, and like as long as there's like a body of water nearby, you're good to go. I mean, like even if there's not a body of water, Lapras can thrive on land.
True.
Put the thing in a desert, it's fine.
It just gets sand in between all its flippers. Oh, that would suck.
But I think like Lapras would be the Pokemon that I would choose, but I think the best Pokemon that you could have IRL would be like Eevee. Because like Eevee's really close to a pet, and there's also like a lot of diversity you have there with like evolutions and stuff, so.
Oh, alright. I fuck with that.
What Pokemon would you have?
Well, I mean, like, obviously I'd be like, yo, what up fam, my boy Alakazam, bars, right? So like, obviously I'd have Alakazam just because he's cool and he grows way more facial hair than me and stuff. And like, he can fucking teleport. Literally all I have to do is like, hold his hand and we teleport to wherever I want. Like, I could just be like, let's go to China, and he's like, Alakazam, because he can't speak English. He's just like, Alakazam? Kazam, I guess. Like, like, and then we just go to fucking China, and I'm just like, cool, sweet, and then he's just like, Alakazam, quotations, why the fuck do you want to be here? But like, if it came, like, if they're saying like, if Pokemon was real, I'm gonna take it as if we lived in the world of Pokemon.
Oh, I see you, I see you.
That's how I'm gonna take this question, because I feel like there's a lot more to talk on just like what Pokemon I would want. Because if it was just like what Pokemon I would want, obviously I'd have an Alakazam just for GP. But realistically, I would take like a flying Pokemon because I want to fucking fly and skip all traffic and just.
Why you could skip all traffic with teleporting though.
Well, yeah, but it's like you don't get the sensation of like, hi, I can show you the. You don't get that from teleporting. Like, hi, I can. All right, I'm here. All right. Beam me up, Scotty. Cool. You know, like, I don't know. But like, if we lived in the world of Pokemon, I feel like that would be way easier than real life because, for you guys who don't know, fuck school, in my opinion. I done it way too long, and I still can't believe I have to do it in order to make some form of cash. in my
to
life.
To be fair, the educational system is flawed.
Oh, in real life, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's unbelievably flawed. Like, okay, so
Actually,
okay,
recently I did a whole project on the educational system for my AV production class.
Oh, nice.
Like it was literally like last week too.
So okay, so obviously you guys don't know this. I don't even think Asteroid even knows this, but me growing up, the educational system was complete, utter butt cheeks. Like, so okay, so story time. So your boy, grew up very poor. I grew up homeless a lot too growing up. Like I was like in and out of a lot of homes, and I grew up homeless by myself a lot of times. But usually, like, the school and the teachers would be like, nah, we're here for you. Like, we can get CPS or we can do this. Ain't a single motherfucker ever offer help for me.
Oh my god.
And then also, like, the actual system of learning, because I wanted to be a teacher when I was going to college, because I was like, ooh, I want to be an actual good teacher. But then I realized, like, how fucking broken it is. I was just like, nah, I'm gonna switch my majors in college. But, like, what it was, it's like, you don't really look, because this is how I look at learning. For me, learning is where the user, as in moi, myself, or you, Asteroid, wants to look and seek information on their own hands. Like, if I derive a question, like, how long does it take from the light of the sun to reach Earth? Then I would then look up the answer or then solve it, and it's 8 minutes and 16 seconds, by the way. And you would then find your own answer. That was you learning. You have now, like, you've made, like, you were intrigued to find something out. That's learning something. The way that the educational system is here's a bunch of fucking names and make sure you remember them, and here's a test that's worth 77% of your grade. All right, cool, okay, bye.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when I learned video editing and animation and stuff, and just like everything about YouTube, I taught myself. Like I took some video classes, but like I didn't learn anything from those classes. I learned by myself on tutorials, and you know, like if you're passionate to learn something, then you go ahead and you learn it.
Yeah, that's
you don't sit in the classroom and just have people feed you information, you know.
Yeah, and they feed you information that, like, doesn't matter. Not saying that, like, what they teach you isn't, like, used, because obviously, like, me and you are having an intellectual conversation that derives from something, as in, like, oh, schooling has taught us to converse with people and yada yada yada. But, like, as in when it comes to, like me, I majored in theoretical physics for, like, my first year of college, which you will never in a million years ever use unless you have a job that's specifically for that. And that's what I was really aiming for. But, like, even when I was in my classes, I would just be like, why am I here? Like yeah, I get I'm gonna get a job that I might use this for, but it's like, who fucking cares if Billy has a rock that he threw at the cosine trajectory of this miles per hour and blah 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 blah. You know, I don't go home and I don't sit down on my couch and I go, my TV's kind of tilting at a 45-degree cosine. I need to fix that. Like, no one does that.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's such a like, I wish schools would teach you, like, here's how to fill out taxes. Here's how to
stuff that I actually need for the real world.
Yeah,
like,
stuff that, like, everyone actually needs. Not just like, here's a select 3% of you who go major in, like, heavy math.
Make sure you go check him out, guys. I'll put his links down there. But yeah. Any last words?
No, I mean, yeah, you said check me out. I mean, if you liked what you had, please show your support. Smash that like button for your boy Asteroid. Help him to get to 3,500 subs. Help me to get to a 10th of that. That'd be cool. Fuck,
dude, you'll be at 500 subs by tomorrow. I'm calling it.
Oh boy. I mean, honestly, if, like, for somehow, like, people saw this and they're just like, dude, this Patrick guy's a fucking genius, and, like, they all subbed me and I got to 500, I will then do the most dankest meme video ever.
Dude, get this man to 500 subs. I want to see a dank meme.
Just for you, Ash, right? I will make the most dankest of memes video. Just for you.
I would really appreciate that.
But
But
yeah.
I'll see you guys later. Peace.